Lift you up just like a pastor. Spend my life ducking disaster. Way too up, can't bring me down. 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 Motivate you like a preacher. I just pray to God I reach you. Lift you up just like a pastor. Spend my life ducking disaster. Way too up, can't bring me down. 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 Way too up, won't see me.
Yo, 420 Kids live direct in effect, Oklahoma City bound to D-Town. Knowledge is key, Dirty Mac, and what's happening?
God body, what's the biz not ease? What's the business?
What's the bitch not ease? Today's episode, we got African American women are the most educated, as well as the Michael Jackson scandal. It's been a lot of stuff, a lot of controversy going on with the artist getting murdered or dying suddenly, the Whitney Houstons, the Princes, the Michael Jacksons, as well as countless rappers. But before we get into the video articles about the rappers and things of this nature, we're gonna go into how the African American women are the most educated. African American women have had to fight for their right to an education. Well, in the 20th century, women were discouraged from pursuing higher education as it was a popular notion that too much education would make a woman unfit for marriage. Women of color and poor women have also experienced other structural impediments to their education for much of the nation's history that made it less likely for them to pursue an education. However, times have certainly changed. In fact, since 1981, more women than men have been earning college degrees. Furthermore, these days, women outnumber men on many college campuses, making up 57% of the college students. Things have also changed for women of color, particularly those from historically underrepresented minorities. As legalized discrimination has given way to more opportunities, women of color have become more educated. While there is certainly room for improvement, Black, Latina, and Native American women are continuing to matriculate onto college campuses in increasingly larger numbers. Indeed, some studies show that Black women are the most educated group in the U.S. But what does that mean for their opportunities, wages, and their quality of life? With that being said, with the African American being the most educated mind, the woman, I would think the first plan of business, you hear me, is to get control of the black hair industry. There's no reason they can't do it. You hear me? For real.
It's a reason why they can't do it.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, bro, they leading in education. People have to study the root words to words. Ed, anything that has ed is speaking on something outside of you. So you're being taught by something outside of yourself when you say education. So now you say the Black woman leading in education was, sad to say, but the majority of us have been led the wrong way, have been led somewhere outside of ourselves. So yeah, the Black woman leading in education, I say a lot of that's good, but we also see the negative end of that, as well too. You see both sides of it. I condone and like anybody that seeks to learn more or to know more, But when you look at this, this whole thing about the African American education, it seems like the more educated, the more separate we become.
Hey, absolutely. Because it's indoctrinated. Basically, that's a controlled mind. That's a controlled environment. They're teaching all about every great European conquest, accomplishment, and the things of that nature. But through that degrees and levels and degrees of the education, the key ingredient that is missing is knowledge of self. You hear me? So once again, this is how we can be exploited like that, billions of dollars away from the Asian community, that we give to them freely. And then while they rushing our people out of the store, looking at everybody like they stealing. They the ones exploiting that's a better word for saying extortion. You hear me? Same thing.
I mean, hey, when all the cars fall, it's like this. The women are going to be that is the child's first teacher. So if she's educated instead of educated, we have to starting with this self, because there's an inner intelligence that all of us has that somehow we really know. It's like we taught all the things we shouldn't know. And it's like you taught to forget about the things that you know. You forget about yourself, forget how your brain operates, how your sixth sense works. Any of that, we're not going there. It's here. Take this book. Tell us what the state capital to Oklahoma is. What's the state capital? What's the state capital of Atlanta, Georgia? What's all the capitals? Now, who's all the presidents that have existed since we started calculating presidents or calling people presidents? Because before the presidents were said it where there's presidents, the land was still here. So if you go back, why are we just not learning, true, what the archaeologists dig out of the ground and we say that's the past? Why are we not learning the past so we can understand the present? Human beings have evolved a whole lot from then to now, but we're in a lowlier state. The more these African American women are being taught, the more combative, the more dysfunctional. You see all of the symptoms of being led the wrong way. Yeah, and I'm not, and I wouldn't want it for all of the goddesses out there. This is definitely not a women bashing ceremony. There's nothing like that taking place, but we just speaking on, women being educated, because we're also going to get to the Michael Jackson effect, or what happened with him too, real soon. But just to break off of that, man, I think that they talking about Donald Trump going to jail. There is water being polluted right now with poisonous chemicals that's being dumped and put all around the world. I think it's so much going on. It's a distraction, distractions, like clear distractions, and educating Black women and making them feel like they're different than their counterparts. Their counterparts of the opposite sex, they're different. The women are go-getters, the men are bums. They really don't want to do nothing. I think it's a huge agenda. I mean, it's huge. It's huge for the people that run everything.
Absolutely. The affirmative action, you kill two birds with one stone. You hire an African American, and it was a women's movement too, fighting so you can create the chemical imbalance in the African American home, where you put the woman on top of the man. You hear me? And then I've heard from several educated women that they say a man is supposed to lead, and they're combative with me. And when I tell them sometimes women have better leadership qualities than men. You hear me? And that's just the case. Oh no, you're supposed to follow. I'm like, at the same time, we couldn't get a word off. You hear me? They over talking us, speak. You hear me? The queen is the most powerful piece on the board. Me personally, I think if they had to add knowledge of self to that education, then they will be able. That's the key missing ingredient for them to take over the community by themselves without even the men's help. With the things that they're learning in corporate America, but their indoctrinations and how they physically and emotionally view a man, especially a black man, most, you know what I'm saying? It's damaging to the community. You know, first off, the infidelity issues. You know, they invented a rule with men, whether women fantasize about other men as well, but vice versa. So with that being said, now the woman's making more money than the man, controlling the household. You hear me? And she's taught that a man is supposed to lead. I heard a woman say earlier today, "Hey, it's nothing the matter with settling down, but she not settling." You hear me? And I know I know where she was going with it. You hear me?
Yeah.
I know, but that's still a confusing statement at the same time.
She going to the monetary system.
Yeah. She not settling. That's what that means.
Hey man,
yeah.
This is what happens when you learn from the settlers, man. Like, hey man, goddamn, hey, look, cut it out, stop it. Look, man, hey, look, we learning from settlers. We're learning from people who say, "You live here, but I settled here.
Yeah.
My toys, my rules. Hey man, you live here, but now it's my house." You know what I'm saying?
Man. And we got to take all the sisters and roll them in Dr. Umar's school.
Hey,
we got to roll them in Dr. Umar. Knowledge yourself. Love yourself, sister. Hey, we love you. Yeah.
Keep that. Bro, the ones they do that we call here, that we call God Body. What's up, Khalida? Yeah, you need to pull up. God, what's popping with you? Hey, we doing the most. We doing the most right now. You better catch up. But hey, man, to speak on that. So let's look at this question. In a committed relationship, should you put your income together? That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. In a committed relationship, should you put your income together? I will answer. I would answer this question like that. I think that is a great question. So when you go into that committed relationship, how are you entering in that? How are you entering in that committed relationship? Is this woman, is she making 160 a year and the man making 20 a year? Is the man making 150 a year? The woman making 30 a year? You know what I'm saying? What's taking place? Is the kid? There's all type of different scenarios. So if we go through these scenarios and we say, hey, look, should we join bank accounts? And, you know, should we build this together? I think, yes, if both people are going in the same direction. If I'm a businessman and I can trust this lady with taking care of business, yes. But if I see signs that this person is not financially if she's not financially stable. Yeah, I was gonna say stable, but not stable. If this person is just smart with their finances, if they want to, does she want to go buy red bottoms? Is she more interested in being a consumer or a producer? There we go. Is she more interested in being a consumer or a producer? If she's more interested in being a producer, yes, we can share anything together. But if she's more interested in consuming, no, because you're going to consume me too. I can't share bank accounts, time. I can't share all these things with somebody who's going to drag you. They're going to consume you, you know. They going to.
Your liability. Your liability.
Hey,
you're not an asset.
Real talk.
If that's the case.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real talk. But yeah.
That's real talk. I think the people, the one who has the financial stability, independence, and the knowledge to control the finances should control it. Yeah, it's like the women, they're more clerical. You know, they have more business sense than men a lot of the times. Some men just give their check to their women. You hear me? Because some women, you know, the people trying to keep up with the Joneses, the hairstyles, the nails. You know how much all this shit costs? Just on the weekly, just the nails, the hair. You hear me? And then the girls want to have fun. Shit that they got going on. You hear me? I'm bored.
Vegas.
Yeah, let's go travel. You know, so they have a lot of qualities to build the nationhood, but they worried about fucking off. And then they teach us the qualities. Man. They teach us the qualities.
Hey, and the men do that shit.
What happened during Christmas? What's happening during Christmas? Oh, it's fuck off time. I got to get a lot of shit for my kids. I gotta come out of $3,500 I don't have because
year round.
Yeah.
Year round. Valentine's, Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, President's Day, all that shit, man. You better have some gifts. You better be spending time. But hey, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, but we really are in critical times, bro. This is the first time ever that they telling the president while they about to run for a new election, the president could literally be facing jail time. That they trying to arrest a president, and I'm saying this.
A white president. You better
a white president. Hey, bro. So with that being said, realize, hey man, this is a big distraction. Like this is a lot of stuff is going on to take people's attention from what's really going on. I say, bro, you go in these cities, you start to see more homeless people walking downtown than you do people going to work. That's a dangerous sign, brother. I mean, from city to city, state to state, same thing.
Reaganomics.
And then banks are collapsing. You have banks that are collapsing, but people think that it's sunny. And I've been talking a lot about this, and I'm happy that question was asked. Because if you look at this and you say currency, and then you look at rivers and a current, energy is always flowing. Energy is always flowing. So as long as you're not stagnant and you keeping your energy moving, then you are going to produce current. You're going to produce a certain energy that is going to create wealth or whatever you think about is going to create it because you're working towards that. But now you find people that stagnant saying, I'm going to get this money. How the fuck are you going to get the money if you're stagnant? You know what I'm saying? So now they value the money more than they value yourself. You are the asset, man. The people in you are the asset. But people can't see it. Instead, they looking for the money. Nah, Donnie Tipton, God body, you the asset. You know, everybody that's out there rocking, you know, y'all are the assets. Y'all are what's important. Without y'all, there's no us. We up here doing whatever we doing, but without the people that actually view, comment, let's talk about it. Without those people, what are you? And that, like I say, Donald Trump said he's trying to take down whatever's trying to take him down. We got to start asking these questions to see what's going on, bro, because Michael Jackson had some profound things to say and deal with prior to what, you know, we calling his transition. I mean, oh my gosh, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Like to the slave relationship.
My God.
And for us to grow, a bigger nation can never rise to its full potential. So, unfortunately, people that don't have money, you know, we have classism issues. It's all about the money. So, that, like you say, that energy, the currency. If you don't pay the electric bill, what happened? They cut that current off.
They cut your lights.
So this is a lot of ideas get bypassed because people is only moving for money. I would tell people big things right now, even though I don't believe in the religious indoctrinations, and I think that they up there bull pit selling some bull spit. You hear? I call it the bull pit because they bull rushing people with gang words and adverbs. They playing word games with people. So it's the pulpit, but the bull pit, that's what I call it. So they bull rushing you with knowledge and words. Manipulation, and then they making you pay on top of it. But the thing that they're doing, they're gathering resources. They're recognizing that people are their most valuable resource. They start working for free. You hear me? They start working for free, and then they building up that energy, and then energy translates into ideas and money. But if you only gonna move for the money, you hear me? This is our problem. You can't get three motherfucking niggas to work together. Like, goddamn, bro. Hey, man, well, everybody want to be the boss of each other. This is how we let all these people exploit us like that. All we want to do is boss up over you. I want to be your boss. Yeah. You want to be my boss.
Yeah, for real. Speaking of that, bro, we've been doing these lives for a minute, man. I need to send you a contract, bro. I got something for you to sign. Hey, that shit funny, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, we gotta be like Sony. We gotta be like Sony. Hey, we gonna sign the contract. Give me your name, your address. You sign the contract. You do all the work.
Right
I'll
here.
get all the money. You hear me?
Hey, yeah, small business.
What are these music
Hey,
contracts?
Hey, see,
yeah.
But this the thing. When it's us, it sounds funny. But when we live in it every day, yeah, bro, we don't even think about it. We don't even think about it until one of us pulls some slick. Until we pull some slickness, then oh, we see it. But this shit takes place on a day-to-day basis, bro. When you start working for a job, you sign a whole lot of stuff that you don't even read. A whole lot of stuff. Like, yeah, hey man, for real. But hey, I just think it's time, bro, because hey, Trump might go to jail. And Donnie right about that. He might go to jail, but I look at it like, really, who cares, bro? I think everybody's placed in a certain position, but it's really a war for the minds of the people. Because the moment the people start looking and seeing, hey, no, not on the religious people out there, but hey, got a secret for you. Your Bible is located inside of you. That is where your Bible is. Your Bible is a cellular solar book. Your Bible is in your soul. You know what I'm saying? God body. Let me tell you. To all the religious people in this world.
The book, God is not in the book.
Hey,
God is within
body.
you.
It's not. It's inside of you.
Yeah.
And let me take it even further. Let me take it one step further. Not only is God in the book inside of you, not only is that inside of you, the word, everything you possibly know is connected. So when you start getting certain signs that we're getting here in this day and age, hey man, it is signs of the walk that you're actually supposed to be taking. And the religious people are actually supposed to be tearing the religions down. If you are a religious person and you are not tearing down the foulness, that is what Jesus did.
That's why
that's what Jesus did. This is what Buddha did. These people say, y'all doing everything wrong. We're going to tear this stuff up and rearrange it. We're going to tear it down and bring it all the way down from the bottom lower level. Yeah, because y'all doing it wrong. This is why a lot of the preachers are molesting kids. This is why a lot of the things that people don't want to talk about. And I say, yeah, hey, for real. Like, so that this is it, man. Like, our Bibles are inside of us. We're supposed to, I don't want to say tear the religions down, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? I would be lying if I didn't say that. Like, it's true. We're supposed to be going, the people that are real holy and religious, everything that they see that's wrong, they're supposed to write it.
This is what I say. This is what I say. I tell people, whatever spiritual book you read, a book is just for information. You know, it's a tool of accessibility. You can access it, you can interpret it, but the meditation, the God spirit inside of you, connecting with your mind, body, and soul, your spirit, the soul plane, and people and nature, that's you can't read about that. You just got to do it. You hear me? It's your miraculous inside of you. We don't believe in the God in the book. Believe in the God inside of you to create the omnipotence of God being everywhere. You hear me? That people just want to start going to a book. Oh, this is, hey man, hey, they say the book of Paul, the book of Luke. Why not the book of knowledge? You hear me? I know Luke.
Why not?
Better yet, people can't tell you they third generation grandmother. You hear me? They moms. They don't know who their grandmother is, but they're telling you about some stuff that happened 2,000 years ago, and ain't laced on it. You hear me? Not even laced.
Real shit.
A dude pulled me over the other day, a little youngster. He pulled me up, jammed me up. We had basketball practice for the little Oklahoma Kings. He pulled me up. He jammed me up about the religion. I said, I'll entertain. You hear me? I'm asking him questions, you know. So what about 2,000 years ago? They was just locked into their indoctrination. So knowledge is power, information, you know, study everything. Take the Jews and discard the rest, man. You hear me? And God is within inside of you, inside man, inside of woman. Cultivate your spirit. with good character traits, compassion, love, unselfishness. You hear me? You know, if you're lustful, if you're a jealous dude, you hear me? If you're hateful, then these are attributes of the devil. Then you're a devil. The spirit's about balance. The spirit is good and bad. It's God and devil. So everybody has a different interpretation, man. You know, but hey, man, whichever one you cultivate, that's whichever one's gonna grow.
Hey, that's real talk. That's real talk, and honor that, and honor that, because you know, speaking of currency, a lot of people are gonna go through a lot of what people would look at as financial difficulties in the near future. And I want to speak to those people, anybody that does go through any type of thing. I want to speak towards those people, because if you do meet those crossroads, if things don't seem everything is in your favor, understand that you are the prize. You are the energy that. So I just want to get to, because I've been seeing a lot of this lately. A dude just said the other day, bro, I was talking to a dude about the Bible earlier. God body, King showing the motherfucking house. What's up, King?
What's happening, God body?
Yeah. So I'm talking to one of the guys, man, and dude he say, Key, man, like you seem to know a whole lot.
Bobby.
He wanted to talk. Bobby. Bobby.
Yeah. My bad for interrupting you, though. My bad.
Yeah. Hey, true story. But hey, man, look. So he says, dude says that about religions, and I tell him, bro, I say, yeah, he say, look, what's up, God, by the show. Yeah, man, but at the end of the day, I tell him that the whole religion thing, bro, is not in the book. Just basically, it's so. It's in you. It's in you. It's Bobby. I'm happy show came in here, man. It's Bobby, because I'm gonna start saying Bobby to a lot of shit, because it's a new energy, and we gotta live off that energy, bro. Yeah, man. Square business, Bobby. So yeah, bro. So what's up with the Michael Jackson, man? I know you got something to see about Michael Jackson,
man. Let's go on this video article of Mike, man, the king of pop, man, the king of hip hop, you know, the king of pizzop, man. The greatest of all time, the GOAT, man. We got, man, we got to stop letting them kill our artists and our people, man. You know, that's what's going on.
About a plan to buy Marvel, the comic business, back in 2001 or 2, I think it was. Let's listen to this.
We could easily go into Universal and buy. We would own Jaws, E.T., Close Encounters, you know, all the classics from Universal. Own all of that stuff. That will allow us to do a a channel. Part of the Marvel channel can be not only the Marvel characters, but Marvel films, like the catalog. We could do anything we want, from restaurants to retail, theme parks.
Now, you actually got the financing in place, I believe, for this deal. Then came the scandal court cases, and it all got put on the back burner. Disney ended up buying Marvel and doing exactly what Michael had predicted and making a fortune at it. Tell me about this.
Man,
what is that?
Did y'all not see this, bro? Did you not see this?
Hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro. Yeah.
We love to get on here and criticize our youth, the rappers, about, you know, them being kids and young adults, instead of the exploitation of the African American artists in the industry, and this keeps getting swept under the rug. You hear me? It's always passed off as conspiracy or whatever it is that they got going on. You hear me? So, hey, what's your thoughts on it?
Hey, God body. Man, look, bro. Michael Jackson, years prior to his death, he basically gave you the layout to Black Panther, Spider-Man. He said we gonna take the whole catalog of Marvel and mix it in with theme parks. He dies and they crucify him for molesting kids, which they know he didn't do. He ends up dying under suspicious causes, and Disney, a theme park, ends up buying Marvel and they turn all these movies into a catalog. So they
and Beatles catalog.
Bruh, like
yeah, he owned 51% of Sony.
And this dude was just telling you he had bought Marvel. So anybody that don't know why Michael Jackson is dead, hey man, go look at Kobe. And this is the thing. This is why it's important for us to realize our energy is current. Our energy is current. It's not the money. Somebody prints the money and has you follow the money so you don't value yourself.
Look at our solar panels. We got the best model solar panels. Look at the NBA. Our energy, nobody can produce the type of energy that we produce. It's sunny. We are sun people.
You can't pay for it.
You can't pay for it.
You can't pay for it.
So man, we gotta start producing that and exchanging currency between us. You hear me? We have to teach us about financial literacy. We do not know about this. We will go spend our money with everybody else. Do the Mexican community got everybody in their community owning all the community stores? No other community is like that. We have to start talking about Black economics. It is about money. Man.
Hell no. Michael Jackson, bro, this dude was his whole family. You seen his daddy there. No, number one, his daddy was there. So his daddy wants people to know exactly what happened and what they talked about. His daddy wants people to know that. His daddy wants to know, hey, man, look, Michael was about to buy Marvel. He on the Beatles catalog. He on all these different things, and they killed him. And if you want to make sure that you know, just go back and do a check and look and see what happened after he died. After he died, bro. After he died, Disney goes and buys Marvel and does exactly what Michael Jackson said he was going to do way back then. They did exactly what he said he was going to do. They did it so you don't have to ask what happened to her.
Hey, we gotta start charging. We gotta start charging for this exploitation. You hear me?
Hey,
free game we get out. Yeah.
Shout out to Blade too. Hey man, you right. We gotta do right. This is why I say that we can't do things for money, because I value the people's energy that is around me. If you kick out some good ass energy and it's dope, hey, bro, I can't pay for that.
That's in the Shark Tank, though. It's in the Shark Tank, though. With that mentality, I agree with you. But on the flip side of the coin, it's the pros and the cons. With that mentality, that's how they say African Americans are the biggest consumers in the United States.
No, poor people value money. Rich people value people. Rich people value relationships, bro.
No,
rich people value relationships with other rich men. Do not make me put some wealthy people on here and see do they value.
I ain't gonna tell you that bullshit because they
value the money.
People is the most valuable asset. Once again, because they already got money.
Yeah, God by it.
It's not gonna be as important to them, to the poor people.
Yeah,
to the poor people. See, money is everything to people who don't got it. You hear me? It's everything to people who don't got it. To the people who can wipe their ass with it, it's pretty money's not everything. That's a mentality. It's a flip side to the coin. You got to be able to see both sides of the fence. You have to have been on both sides of the fence to see vision. Because the people down at the base, they in the high rises looking down at the base. You can't see at the top from the base, but you can see from the top. You hear me? So with that analogy, hey, bro, poverty is a way of thinking. You hear me?
Nah, real tough.
Yeah, but this is a classism. I say that, but then you got billion-dollar corporations standing on the base of the people. You hear me? You got billion-dollar corporations on the back of the people, beyond race. They whip, man. You hear me? It's a lot of pressure standing on you, man. Just look at we go to work. You hear me? We go to work, get a job. You hear me? 40 hours a week. What the electric bill? Hey, the slaves wasn't paying electric bill, bro. The slaves wasn't paying water bill. The slaves.
Hell no,
the slaves wasn't paying rent. They wasn't paying what. They had more accessibility to land. They had more accessibility to. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Blaze,
hey, man.
Hey, boy, Malachi, man, what's good? What's happening, God, buddy? What's cracking?
I'm good, man. Listen to y'all preach this shit real quick. Now, I wanted to tap in, man, with y'all and say, one of the things too, man, is people got to get comfortable with their position, man. If we're gonna do all this together, you got to understand somebody is a boss, somebody's a worker. Like, it's okay to be a worker. Like, they don't put this mentality out here that everybody can be a boss when everybody can't be a boss. Everybody don't have a mind to go ahead and lead. Some people are made to follow, and that's okay. You got to play your part in it. So if we gonna do this together and spend together, people got to be okay with somebody else that got the mindset and know what to do with this money and build on, which I don't know how to do. I just don't know how to do it. I can't be jealous and mad because unfortunately, he might be doing a little better than me, but that's because he know what to do. We each can get $10 million, right? That don't mean we all gonna flourish the same. It just don't mean it. We all got our own ideas. We gonna put money into something that might not work, and somebody else might put it into something that do work. And now you got two, people, they gonna start hating, right? Because now it's they feeling like, well, you said, we the people, I should have what you have. Now that ain't how it works. You part of it, you know what I'm saying? You can take it back to the boy Rollo, right? The reason they want to take him down, just because that man built that whole community. That man bought a whole complex and had everybody put on, and they was workers. They knew he was the boss. He bought all the, he buy all the foreign cars. He letting them drive it. Like, you feeling a part of this, but you not me. You not the one that's really doing it, but you gonna feel like that. Yeah. And when you get people to accept that, it's gonna work out that way. But long as we not gonna accept it, and everybody want to be the chief, and nobody want to be Indians, it's not gonna work.
There we go.
You got everybody want to get over, like you said. Everybody want to get over on everybody. Don't nobody want to do no love. It's all we all done had. It's always something when you messing with us, right? You want to give us a chance. It always happen, and now I'd be wrong not to, because it's not happened too many times. I can't keep coming to you when you playing me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna work that way.
Hey, that's 100. And that's a fact, Jack. You better believe it. To achieve it, hey man, sky's the limit.
Oh yeah. Real talk, King Show, bro. You just seen a whole lot on that this right here this week, man. We have to put you on front line, bro. You popping right now. So sorry, man. So we speaking on that. Yeah, there you go. Hey, bro. What's up, King? Hey, man. You got something coming this week. Wait, I'm 1,000%. 1,000% behind the movement. Behind the movement and what's about to take place. Right?
10 toes down.
We're 10 toes down.
Down. We stay down like 4 flat tires. Yeah.
We 10 toes down. Yeah. We 10 toes down. Yeah. It ain't no chief in Indian. Hey, brother, it ain't no chief in Indians or none of that. We look at it like this. Like I say, it's a current. It's a current. So if I know it's an energy and I'm comfortable with my energy, why in the hell I gotta block your energy? Or why would I be concerned with how flourishing or light or how light your light is shining? Why would I want to get in the way with that, bro? I know when sun shine that there's shade too, but why would I want to block someone's shine? Nah, bro, I want to make sure that light shine even harder.
Nah, the crazy thing is about it. It
ain't bright like a diamond.
Yeah. It ain't. You created yourself around as well who see the same interests, and that's what makes it beautiful. Not just you by yourself, it's who's rocking with me. So that's all coming on. Man, it feels so good. I was on the phone with Dirty today, okay, Keith, to get out of sleep and just not waking back up, bro. So that was every time, man, I feel so unbelievable, bro. I feel blessed, bro. So gotta keep doing what we doing, man. That position, man. And see if ain't no Indians, man.
Bobby.
See if ain't Indians, man. Bobby.
Yeah. Right. We all teachers and we all students. We all leaders and we all followers. I'm following showing some endeavors. I'm following knowledge in some endeavors, and they following me in some endeavors. And if you don't have that mentality where you know everything, get away from that. Hey, that dude is a wreck waiting to happen. You hear me? We all teachers and we all students. We all learn from each other and we all grow as we go. You hear me? Real talk.
Shout out to Blade too, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. God body. Squad business, man. And to say that, hey man, we're gonna make Michael Jackson's legacy live on. You know how we gonna do that? We're not gonna even tell the industry what we got up our sleeve. Yeah, Bobby. That's all they're gonna know. We're just gonna say Bobby. There's gonna be a certain energy, and when people get to being on all this, it's Bobby. Bobby.
That's it.
Right,
that's
man.
It.
Sign this.
That's a vibe.
Sign this. Do this. Bobby.
It's a vibe.
Bobby.
Yeah. It's a
Bobby.
vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Hey man, and we have to take this energy and manifest this energy to being something real. Hey, yeah, real talk. Everybody is definitely gonna be saying Bobby. Hey, it's what it's about. But they on some real tip, man. They got Bobby popping. Bobby popping in the comments. God damn, well, Bobby.
Everybody in the comments say Bobby for me. Everybody in the comments say Bobby.
Yeah. Hey,
capital letters, all capital letters.
Hey, yeah,
Bobby for me.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's popping for real.
Yeah.
That's what's popping. Hey, because we're gonna do this and let it be known. Bobby is a movement. And yes, the song definitely came from King's show. It definitely came there. But that energy, he just put down the energy that has been moving already. We was already in this energy in this cipher anyways. So it was just an addition to. So it's no reason for people to try to compete. There we go. Mr. Tipton, boy. Hey, squad business, Donnie. Hey, he is a mother, boy. He is Bobby's loud. Squad business. Hey, but look. Hey, I'm just ready. Hey, bro, every morning that we wake up from now on, man, wake up and know that it's going to be the best. It's going to be a better day than yesterday. You know, and I say, I want to talk about Michael Jackson. I have to go back to that because I feel like this man,
the king of pop.
Bro, he the king of pop. He the king of pop. He was in music as a child.
Yeah.
As a child, he was on this. God body, Corey, good Bobby, 100. Hey, look, but peep this, God body. Look, this man was a childhood prodigy. He ended up at the point where his energy and his current, he would have owned the industry. But they say, you know what? Disney has some it has a different mind. There's a different mindset behind Disney. There is a different mindset. These labels. When people say sign this contract, people don't know how to decipher the words. Contract, Congress. So if somebody say you're going to a congressional hearing, let you know that nobody's there probably telling the truth. If they say, man, here goes a 40-page contract, the only thing you hear is the numbers, is what's in that contract. You're not going to read nothing else that's in that contract. Contact, conversation. People say all the time, hey, you can hypnotize a person with conversation. Pimps get women, man, pimps get women to sell their bodies with conversation.
And some women sell their bodies with conversation.
Real talk. Hey, this is real.
Selling you game. They selling you game.
This is real talk.
They selling us God's natural resources with a conversation. Hey,
real talk.
What they say, I'm telling you.
People have made people think. They have made people. Let me sell you this land.
I want to sell you some land and some air. I want to sell some air. I'm going to sell some air.
Hey, God.
I'm going to sell air in the
congregation. Hey, yeah, that's it.
I need a congregation.
A congregation. I'm telling you. Hey, man. Say, square business.
Contact. Hey, watch out for these cons.
Hey, when you smoking and people around you, they catching contact. Hey, yeah, they hot too. Hey, yeah, square business.
For real.
Hey, it get deep. It get deep. But hey, man,
it's deeper than rap, man.
It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. That's why I want to be around, bro. I want to be around something God body, where we literally build it up. Like you build a house, you create that structure, you create that foundation, and you build that shit up from ground level to here, and you're not gonna miss nothing. You won't miss a thing. But however, if you do it the way this, man, I can't get caught up in what people think or what they do no more. I refuse to. Yeah.
Hey, that cake, y'all gonna y'all go.
Oh yeah.
Your word, you my guy. Your word is good enough for me. Your word and your handshake. We player made. We don't got no cons for no. We don't got no cons for you. We on the God body spirit. We your word and your conversation and your handshake is good enough for me. You hear me?
That's enough.
Player made. Hey. I had an obligation going on where I should have had a contract with some con men. I had some con men. They con me out of my shit smooth, real quick, and faster than a herd. You hear me?
Man,
I want to do something to it because I'm supposed to get him. Hold on.
Everybody crying out there. Square business.
Come out.
Square business. For real.
Wait, he's smoking on. Let me smoke on some of that shit. That shit.
That nigga disappeared. Oh, shit. Yeah, he disappeared.
Pass that shit.
That's real talk. That's real talk. Hey, real talk. That boy disappeared, man. Square business. Square business. That's real. Hey, that's a good question. She say karma will get him. Do y'all really, bro? Do y'all believe in karma? Because I feel like karma is not catching up to people a certain type of way.
I believe in energy.
Energy is real, and karma does happen. But I think
if I come with this type of force, you can be passive, and you gotta come. You have to match my force.
There we go.
It's energy. It's science. You hear me?
We go.
It's a collision. If I'm being soft-studded, if you coming with full force, you're gonna run me smooth over. You hear me? It's force. It's science.
I mean, and that's what happened. I hate to go back into history or these history lessons, but people talk about the Indians, Americans. Number one, how do you call Blackfoot? Say you got a Cherokee tribe or a Blackfoot tribe. You have this tribe of people. How do you call them Indians if they call themselves Blackfoot? You do that because India is on the other side of the hemisphere. So therefore, when you come settle on the Indians' land, it wasn't their land to begin with because they was from India. So you can settle on their land and say we were settlers. And hey, man, I just pulled up here and I took over their shit, but they was from India. You know, this is the thing with this wordplay, bro. We have to get this shit together because if you are from here, this land, this is not India, then therefore you can't be Indian. You can be a Cherokee, you can be a Blackfoot, but you can't be an Indian. You can be an American, but you can't be an African American. It's impossible. How can everybody else be an American, but you're African American? But yet show he from the islands. You know what I'm saying? He from the islands. Me, myself, when I check my ancestry, they have always been here. A lot of them was from Ohio, with the land that they call Ohio now. I go back and research and study and check this shit. Like, I check it because I know for a fact. Hey, bro, we get to talking certain things on this internet, and next thing you know, YouTube, big corporation. YouTube say, man, you suspended for a week. You said something about the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? The thing you said that, hey, it was this. They called it disinformation and suspend. I'm fresh off a YouTube jail. I just got a week. I got a week in jail.
The old shit.
You say what?
The old shit vaccine. You hear
there
me?
We go.
Yeah, the old shit.
There we go.
You hear me? Shit! Man. I gotta put on.
Say I
gotta put on me a mask. Don't breathe on me.
You know what I'm saying?
The old shit. Don't breathe on me. Yeah.
Hey, for real.
Jesus Christ, man.
And Donnie Wright, bro, we had tribes, and it's time to build them tribes back, bro. It's time to build those tribes. Like, yeah, I mean, we don't have no choice, bro. We sitting around here like we got a choice. We acting like we have a choice to work together. We have a choice when these cities are going to become burial grounds, bruh. It's more homeless people downtown than people that live and work
We
there.
better make a long story short. Hey man, the robots coming for your job, man.
The robots fucking everything.
Hey, the robots coming for your motherfucking job.
Hey,
so
they on your ass.
You better stack some paper. You better get you about 7 streams of income because the robots is coming for your jobs because the robots don't take shit breaks, lunch breaks, and they can work 24/7. You hear me? Bobby.
Squad business. Bobby. The robots doing it, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. And the robots look like you. They look like me.
Hey,
they look like Hey, they no longer need human labor.
No.
Where does that leave you to $1 billion corporation who's only thinking about money? Think about that. You hear me?
Yeah, real time.
Think about that. You hear me?
Yeah, real time.
Or Bobby.
Go buy some robots.
Yeah, if you couldn't afford them. Yeah, or go buy some
robots. Hey, hold on. Hey, bro, would y'all trust a robot as a bartender? Would y'all trust a robot? Hey, hold on. I want to figure that out, shit. Hey, would you trust that shit?
Hey. I don't even robot to be a waitress.
Goddamn robots.
Hey, so if a fine ass robot came by in Hooters,
they got some
Hooters.
They got some Terminator shit going on. Hey, you thought that shit was a movie? You thought that shit was a movie? You thought it was a movie?
Nah, it wasn't a movie. This shit was real. It was real life. It was real life, for real.
But we watched. Food.
Hey, yeah. But I'm gonna say that, man. You say what was that, Sean?
That nigga said, what you go? What we gonna do with him?
Hello, a robot that don't talk back, a fine ass robot that don't talk, and you can put, she ain't saying nothing smart. I don't know. You don't have to sign nigga up. You hear me? She ain't saying nothing smart. You can program everything she say.
Hey, for real.
Hey, man, you hear me?
For real.
And they help around the house. They cleaned it up. You hear me? They cooking. They have about 2-3 robots in there. You hear me? Hey, baby, thanks, baby.
Yeah.
You hear me? Hey, for real.
I don't know. They say the girls got that grip. I don't know them robots. They might got that Terminator lock on your ass though, man.
Oh yeah, they kill you. Hey,
hey, for real. He say, look.
All right, because they basically transporting the God sphere into the machine. They have captured the God's consciousness and they're able to manifest this into a machine. This is a very dangerous time.
Yeah. Very, very dangerous.
But they're only going to show you, hey, the car parks yourself. We're so lazy. We don't no longer want to go up to the TV. You know, food comes from Walmart, not the ground that we farmed. You know, we grew the food. No, it comes from. With this type of thinking, hey, man, we're doomed. You know. So, hey, it's doomsday.
Man, with that doomsday being said, let me give my closing statement, man. Shout out to motherfucking King Show and Dirty Mac, bro. God body. All right, man. There's much love between these fellas at all times, man. Well, with that being said, man, I'm gonna put this Bobby out there, man. That's the energy that we rolling on. Hey, man, we love the women. We love she working, popping. Hey, you know, we love the women because nobody can do a belly dance like a woman.
Nobody does it better.
Hey, nobody does it better. Hey, there might be transvestites, and I'm not knocking y'all. I'm not. Y'all, I don't want nobody to take it wrong.
What's going on?
Hey, hold on. Look. She should have said that in the comments. No, hold on. Hey, bro, I seen a Lil Nas X video, bro. That shit almost made me stop watching TV. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
they doing
hey,
too
bro,
much.
bro was
yeah, they doing too much.
It is what it is. But I'm gonna say that in
it ain't no worse than none of them other niggas in there wearing dresses and shit. You hear me? If that's your thing, that's your thing.
Oh no, bro, it's some gangsters. It's some supposed to be gangsters out here, bro. They what? I like the people who open about what they doing. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
You know who
live your life.
You know who you at least think you are. I'm not saying you are, you know, we on a learner's planet. We still learning. So but hey man, hey, with this being said, what definitely whatever floats they boat, Bobby. Hey man, we have touched on the women being educated. And I want to say big shout out to all the women out there, because a lot of the women out there are just like the men. We create and cause a lot of confusion because we don't quite know and get our energy of who we are. We are not these bodies or vessels that we think we are. We are something out of that they can control these vessels. So when we start thinking that we are the vessel, this is where we run into a lot of problems. So shout out to all the women out there and all the God body men out there that realize they still growing. We all make mistakes. We all do things. Let's wake up and do it a different way tomorrow. Let's do it a different way. So, hey, man, with that being said, Michael Jackson was one of those prophets that we let leave this planet without him doing his full work. We didn't protect that God. We didn't protect him. We seen him as a little child come in. He had a light voice. They changed his skin. They did all these things. They blamed him for raping kids. We seen he didn't do all this stuff later, but we didn't protect that man while he was here. We didn't do it. So let's start practicing giving people their flowers while they here. Let's make their life the best we can possibly make it while they here. Let's respect people while they here. They are a vessel. They are a signal and a sign to you of what you are capable of. Closing statement.
True. True. Hey, Bobby. Hey, real talk. And in closing, man, I just believe, believe in yourself, believe in people as your most valuable asset. People know stuff that you don't know. People can open doors that you can't. Always find your value in people. The value is in the money, but anybody getting to major money or some distribution deals or production deals, they are dealing with a conglomerate of people. No one peaks to their leadership by themselves. So we have to learn, we have to grow. And basically, our people, man, as far as them getting killing the musicians, man, I'm not teaching no hatred towards any other race. This is to insult, this is to inform, not to insult anybody. But we got to start teaching self-love to our women and to our brothers from other mothers, man. We got to start teaching self-love because they taught us how to hate each other. So we got to reverse that cycle. In closing.
Hey,
what you got for us, King Show?
Hey, appreciate Key. Hey, closing statement, Bobby. Take you upon the energy, man. Bobby.
Hey, we appreciate y'all pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all pulling up and y'all messing with us. Peace to the gods and goddesses.